Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to be answering some of the questions I get asked a lot about my bike. Some of the questions are, what size Specialized Enduro frame do I ride? Why is my Garmin positioned on my dropper post? What is my bar width? And what tire pressure do I run? Frame size. So I run the S2 on my Specialized Enduro bike. I did ride the S3 and I did feel really good on it. I just prefer to ride a little bit of a smaller bike with a smaller wheelbase. I'm 173 and with my background in BMX, I just prefer the bike to be a little bit more playful, a little bit more aggressive in the corners, and the S2 just felt like it suited me a little bit better. I did put a 50mm stem up here, so I have a little bit more reach. And I did ride the S3, it felt amazing, felt really stable, especially on like the rougher downhill courses. But overall, I felt more comfortable on the S2, so I ride the S2. Why is my Garmin mounted on my Bike Yoke dropper post like this? I have a few reasons for that, but the main reasons are I do not like to have anything bulky on my bars, especially when I'm racing. And when I do long enduro races, especially like racing the Enduro World Series, I do not want to be looking at the time all the time, especially when you know you have to do like a 6-hour ride and you just start riding, and after half an hour you're like, oh, still 5.5 hours to go, and you're constantly like looking at the time. So I just wanted to have it like out of the way, and this is the perfect spot because I can still see my heart rate, I can still see the time, and all the information that I need, but I'm not constantly looking at it. Bar width, I run 760mm. The average for the enduro races, I would say, is going to be around 750, 760. I do see a little bit of a trend where people ride really wide bars, especially when I do some of the camps and clinics, and I see some ladies rocking up with 800mm bars. You don't need that, it's too wide. You got to remember as well, the wider you go, the deeper you are on the bike and the less movement you have in your arms, and you want to have that movement. So the narrower, the more up, but you want to find a good in between of what you feel comfortable with. So that's my bar width. On to the tires. Tire pressure. So I run about 25-26 psi in the rear, which is about 1.92 bars. In the front, I'm around 24-25 psi, which is around 1.8 bars. So tire pressure is also depending on what kind of casing you're running on the brand of tires that you're using. I'm using the Specialized tires. It has a grit trail casing, a limiter on the back, and a butcher in the front. So that's also depending on your tire pressure, your weight, of course, and what kind of rims you're using, the width of the rim. And I'm using the DT Swiss EXC wheels with 30mm rim size. One more thing, I'm running the Enduro in the high setting. That's for all you geeks out there. That's it for now. I will do a full bike check where I go into all the details soon. And till next time, happy trails.